All right, y'all. So I'm not going to be on here long because I've had a long day, but I still wanted to come in and do the live because I shared earlier today that I was going to be talking about the word excel. Um, and I was going to be talking about promotion to purpose. So that is the theme title that we're going to stay on for this week. Thank you all for thank you to everyone who will be joining in later on. If you're going to catch the replay, thank you so much for catching the replay. The replay will be available only on YouTube and LinkedIn. I am live on Instagram, but only the replay. You can only catch the replay on LinkedIn and YouTube. Thank you all for coming in and checking out the replay. My name is Karen Oliver. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I am a master life purpose life coach and a master certified health integrative health and nutrition coach. I hope that you all are doing well on tonight. It is after 8 o'clock on the East Coast time, and again, uh the weeks and stuff are going to be long. I'm not going to be long on tonight since I actually released a video on yesterday on Sunday on my YouTube channel on February the 25th, and then I actually gave a short clip of what we were going to be talking about now. I'm sorry I did not get to meet the deadline for 7 o'clock. I do apologize, but I am going to be in trainings for the next couple of weeks, and then our lives are going to be actually at seven, anywhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock, and I'll try to keep that to a certain minimum as well for the people who on the East Coast time. But I'm here, and I wanted to talk about. I had shared yesterday on my YouTube channel about how our promotion is in our pain. Our promotion is in our pain. Our promotion is in our purpose. Sometimes we don't realize that we are being promoted in our pain and that it leads to purpose. And it's hard to understand. It's very difficult and overwhelming when you think of I gotta go through these things. I've got to go through these um, difficult roads, or where I've got to be tested for some things, and you've got to be tested for some things. So uh, God know that you can handle it. He wants to know that you can be strengthened through your pain so you can get to the other side and so you can get to your purpose. And sometimes we think it's backwards, like how's I'm getting going to get promoted in this pain I'm going through, because that pain is building you for a better you. That pain is building you for a better you. And I want to share that. I also wanted to well, I'm just going to do the announcements at the end. Let me go on. And so, like I said, the title of this is Excel this week, promotion to pain. And we don't understand, like I just said, how it's going to build us, and how after we land our purpose, after we look back and we're going to say, did I really go through that? Or did I really have to go through those tests? I did go through those things, but I came out like gold. I came out fine. I came out smooth. I didn't come out rough like I did in the beginning. Because in the beginning, we know that we're all bruised and we're scarred, and we're discouraged, and we feel like it's the end of the world, and we feel like that we've got to go through a long journey healing process. But even in your process, even if you've been healing for 10 years, or over that, when you look back, you would only think it's 10 months, because it went by so fast, because you were in that healing process. You were in that healing journey. You were doing the work. You wasn't just sitting there saying woe is me. You wasn't sitting there saying woe is me. You weren't sitting there saying, well, what about me? Nobody won't come and cater to me. You was actually going through the healing process. You were doing the necessary steps to heal, and that's why God promotes us in our pain. He promotes us, and he promotes us to that very purpose that we didn't realize that we had to go through. And sometimes we say, I wish I hadn't have done that, or I wish I hadn't have did this. But it's all for the better cause, and it's all for to build us up. It's all for to uh so we can conquer the next thing, and so we can get over the next thing, so we can get over the hump. Um, just like I shared a post on last week, I was like, I'm so close. I think it was, yeah, it was last week. I was like, I'm so close. So it's like sometimes the enemy wants you to give in and say things. The enemy will put things in your mind that you want to say. He'll make you assume things. And that was uh one of the I'm picking back one of the scenarios that was in the sermon in a sermon yesterday when I went to church. He wants us to us, and sometimes people want us to assume things, but that's just a trick of the enemy wanting us to assume things, and then we have things on our mind. And even though there may be some things that you want to address, but you shouldn't address them, because sometimes when you are, how can I put this? Sometimes when you have things on your mind, and sometimes some days you may not be in the best mood. Sometimes the things that you want to say, or the things that you're going to say, or when you're going to confront something or address someone, it may not come out the nice way. Sometimes you just got to let things be handled and tell your mind to stop racing, things. So I want to get back to Excel. Let me get back to Excel. I just wanted to share that little piece from what I learned as well on yesterday. Like, we do so many things in life, and I've shared this and talked about this before, but I was reminded again yesterday about how we go about our day, and we just got so many things on our mind. All of us do that. We have so many things on our mind, but we have to learn how to control our minds. But we're not talking about mindset today. We are talking about excelling, and we're talking about how, even in our pain, that's promotion. I know a lot of times you may think that you're struggling a lot, but as I shared on last week, I put up a post. It's nothing that you did. You didn't make any mistakes. You're still in the right vein with God. And that's something I had to realize too. I haven't done anything wrong. I have been working for the Lord. And I had to learn this too. They like, Karen, you're on the right path. You haven't done anything. You've been showing up. You've been showing out. um God is still blessing. And you have to understand that sometimes you have to go through. I shared that post on last week on Facebook. You have to go through. And so don't think that you didn't done anything wrong, or don't think that your past is catching up with you, because God said, I've thrown your sins in a seal for forgiveness. You ain't looked back to it. You ain't picked it back up again. He definitely ain't picked it back up again. So why are you coming up with thoughts saying, well, do you think something from my past is trying to come back up or creep back in? Like, no. The trick of the enemy wants you to think that, he wants you to think that, oh, um, yeah, that old thing that you said or did is coming back to you. You know you done already been forgiven, so don't let the enemy trick you in your mind. It's just that you have to go through a season of purpose. I can honestly say I'm not in the same season. Some people may think that I'm in the same season, but that's for them to think. I know what season I'm in. You should know what season you're in. You're not in the same season. And I think I shared some things on some messages that were confirmed, and God confirmed it to me first, because I just don't go off of people messages. I make sure it's something that God has confirmed to me already. But even with other men and women of God, I've heard this. The enemy will try to make you think that you're back in that same season, but you're not. You're in a new season. You are still growing. We always have things to grow from. We're gonna always be growing, and there will always be challenges. It's just that the challenges that you're going through is going to help you for the next challenge. So you're going to know how to persevere through it. You're going to have to know how to persevere through it, and you're going to have to know how to show up and continue to keep showing up, Continue to keep showing up as your authentic self. Continue to keep showing up, being you, and being led by God and not people. I can honestly say, and I hope that you can honestly say that. And I'm pretty sure there was a time where you were, wondering if I'm doing this right. Do I need to do this like so and so and so? But no, you do what you do and how it's led and how it's given to you, because everybody is different. And so when you're going through a process in your promotion, you have to deal with it the best way you know how. And you've got to show up smiling. You've got to walk with your head up high. You've got to overcome codependency. You've got to overcome loneliness. You've got to overcome the fact that you are separated from some people for a reason. You've got to overcome that you've got to overcome and accept the fact that, okay, these new people that have came into my life, God brought them in my life and they're here to stick and they're here to stay. And sometimes it's not familiar people. It's not people that you are close to. Sometimes they may not even be um even in your same state or city. And you'll be like, wow, I just met this person a couple weeks ago, but they believe in my purpose more so than somebody else. I mean, this is real, y'all. And I had to say it like that because, you know, we experience different seasons. And sometimes you want familiar people to be there and root you, but sometimes they're not going to do that. And you've got to root for yourself. And so what I'm saying is that don't think that anything is wrong with you because you are going through a different season. You hear what I said? Keyword different season. You're not in the same season. You're just growing and you're waiting for that purpose to be fulfilled. Okay, I'm out of time, you guys. It's almost 8:30. If you have not checked out the video that was released, I released a short video last night on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like. Follow me on LinkedIn, Instagram. Um, I'm actually on TikTok, but I only post business things on TikTok, y'all. That's it. Again, the virtual expo that I'm doing has been moved to March the 1st. I shared that. Also, I have something exciting coming up. If you want to know, I'm going to send out an email. It's going to be emailed out because I cannot share it publicly yet. But if you're following me or you're subscribed to my newsletter, or if you're following me on social media platforms, DM me so I can email you the link. I do have something exciting that is coming up. But again, since we were talking about promotion to purpose, I am also still accepting enrollments for personal coaching as well as business coaching. Yes, you all had heard it a couple weeks ago that I opened up the WCD Coaching Incorporated Academy for entrepreneurs. If you have an idea, if you're an entrepreneur, and especially if you want to be a coach, a life coach, or a coach that's in your own niche. Um, I actually am going to be working in the academy with entrepreneurs. So if you're saying, hey, I think that I'm pretty much straight and good on personal coaching, or if you identify that you need both, go ahead and book a call. Go to my LinkedIn page, or you can go to any of my links in my bio and just set up a consultation call because I am accepting enrollments for the elite business coaching and the life purpose coaching. um, Keep in mind that life and health coaching is a dual enrollment. It goes together. If you don't need health coaching, that's fine. But when you sign the contract, life coaching and health coaching is a dual enrollment. So um, you are going to be satisfied with the book that you're going to spend because it's a dual enrollment with life and health coaching. I know some of you all don't hear me talk about health and nutrition coaching a lot, and I do incorporate it when I can. And you never know. Um, Coming in March, I may be shooting out some flyers about the health and nutrition program, but there is a health and nutrition program also too that goes with the life purpose coaching. So anyway, personal and business coaching. And again, if you want to be a part of the exciting community, or the exciting things that WCD Coaching Incorporated has going on. If you're already following me, or if you're already subscribed to my email or newsletter, go ahead and DM me and send me a message and ask me what is it, Karen, and I will share with you. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, replay viewers, for coming on and watching. And I will talk to you all soon. Make sure you stay motivated. I will see you guys on Wednesday devotion, or it will be Therapy Thursday. So have a great night.